G'day guys, it's Kev from Innovative Teaching Ideas and just introducing the 3-point learning reflection tool here. Look, it doesn't get much more simple than this. This is just a graphic organizer your students can use to reflect, demonstrate and then make decisions about what to do next around any area of learning. So what you need to know as a teacher is you can download this and share it digitally with your students and they can just use it over and over and over again. There are color-coded versions of this in the download for different subjects, or you can alter it to suit your own needs. That's up to you, it's editable. But the big part here is that the students must know their learning intention before they start. That would go up here, you'd make that quite clear to them, and then in their own words here, they would explain their task, what they did. I'll show you a demo of this in a second. And then here are the three key parts to it. What did I learn from doing this in their own words? So what did I learn? And if they didn't learn anything, they need to state that in there. This section here is the let me show you. This is where they'll stick a photo to demonstrate what they did. And that will be a prompt for them to reflect upon. And it's evidence of what they've done when you're assessing that. And then the final part of this is what's next. So if they've got deeper questions they want to explore or other things that they want to follow up, they can pop that in here. So what would an example of this look like? Well, it would look like this. This task was we had to find, identify and photograph acute and obtuse angles. The learning intention up the top here was similar to that in a little bit more teacher talk. But then we look at what the students wrote in here in their own language, is that when they look at anything, they can virtually see 180 degree or a 360 degree shape, and they can make observations about acute angles, obtuse angles, and in some cases they can measure them. Now, they've got photographic evidence of this. They might get protractors out and actually measure them, depending on what the task is that they're asked to do. But the other part of it here is that they can look at things and say, well, from now on I can look at certain shapes and objects and see that what an acute angle is, what an obtuse angle is. I can see this in the real world. And the second part of this, it's really hard to measure some things. What else could I use to do this? So there's apps on your phone, there's other bigger tools you can use to do this, what the tradesmen and things like that use. So there's plenty there to explore, but this is a great little task that takes no more than 5 minutes for students to do. Just get a photo, they write down what they did, evidence of what they've done, and put in there what they might learn from that next. And it's a really useful assessment tool for teachers, but also for students to take control of their own learning, and they can sort of direct, maybe in some cases, what happens next too. So that is the 3-point learning tool. Be sure to subscribe and download to get more resources like this free from innovativeteachingideas.com.